Here it is. Long awaited the arrival of John Longsword into the realm. A white boy with a whole lot of action and a whole lot of sword. Yeah, Longsword only in Dark Souls 1. I'm not going to say that it's good, but I'm also not going to say that it's bad. Except for in the DLC, it was really, really bad. And Gulag is really, really bad. But I mean, it's a video game classic. Just a human with a longsword. I mean, what? It doesn't get better than that. You can give me 1,000 races with 1,000 spells, and I'm picking the longsword every time. So let's go ahead and get it started. Here we have the glorious longsword, long awaited. Not really. I mean, it's been like a minute, but we're just gonna go ahead and talk to Oscar real quick, get past this, and make our way over to the Asylum Demon for an epic battle. As you can see, it's pretty solid. I mean, it's just the Asylum Demon, but it was chunking pretty good. So I got a pretty good feeling going into the rest of this run. So now it's time to hit up Lordran and get started. So first on the list is the Taurus Demon. Not a very difficult boss, but it'll be a good first test to kind of see what the longsword is capable of in the real world. Oh! So, you know, first attempt was a little rocky. First time back, I was giving it a little while, but it's okay. Damage is good. We're looking good. And we got the Demon Great Axe, which is like a 5% drop, so that's cool.
Boy, where are you off to?
So now that we've defeated the Bell Gargoyles and rung the first spell of awakening, head back to Firelink Shrine to meet my nemesis, Lautrec. Kick him off the cliff, get that Ring of Favor and Protection for a little buff, and then we keep going. You know, at this point, I can't really remember if I did anything like in between, like upgrade my weapon or something. I'm pretty sure I didn't, but I also didn't get everything like in the footage, so whatever. So now we've arrived at quite possibly the greatest location in all of the Dark Souls series, Blight Town. So many things I can say about this place and not a single good one. Um, so yeah, we're gonna head down to the bonfire, make ourselves human, try to get Mildred to spawn in, get a couple extra souls before we take on Quelaag. Oh my god. I cannot explain to you what that number means. Let's do a little research here. So, on New Game, Quelaag has 3,139 HP. 37 damage per light attack is 84.8 attacks to kill her. Even if we use heavies, that's 60 attacks. So this is gonna take a while. So now this begs the question. Do I upgrade my weapon? Or do I keep throwing myself at the problem until it solves itself? I think you know what I'm gonna do. So that fight genuinely took years off of my life. I think it was like 12 minutes or something. Um, but yeah, we've officially defeated Quelaag, and now we can get on to the mid game. Yeah. Real quick, right before we leave, we're gonna hit the little ceaseless cheese to get some free souls, some levels before we head up into Sen's Fortress. So, as I run through Sen's Fortress, kind of just wanted to take a little bit of time to kind of talk about nothing, really. I don't actually have anything to talk about. I just wanted to say that this takes a lot of time and effort. Shout out to everybody that makes videos, because I'm not any good at this, and it takes me forever. And also, shout out to Lil Space, that's my dog. We've been making videos too. I'll link him down in the description so y'all can go check out his channel. If anybody's even watching this video, I really doubt anyone's watching. But yeah, Sen's Fortress is fun. And we're just about at the end now, so later. So now after we take out the giant right above the Iron Golem's boss arena, so you can't throw his flaming balls of explosiveness down on us. Take out the Iron Golem, which took a long time, but it's a pretty easy boss, so we got it first try. But again, we're hit by the damage resistances of the boss. I mean, this dude's got some crazy armor, so his slashing resistance is high, so do 50 damage per swing with the longsword. It's really not great, but not a big deal. Now that we've arrived in Anor Londo, we're facing what I've been dreading this entire run. Ornstein and Smo. Probably the hardest boss, if you exclude the DLC, in Dark Souls 1. Pretty much just because there's two giant dudes in an arena that hit really hard and have a lot of health. So, I'm not really hard about the hitting hard aspect, but I'm a little worried about what the damage on a longsword is going to be. So now, without further ado, let's get straight to it. And with the defeat of my nemesis Ornstein and Smo comes the gift of the Lord Vessel and some excellent graphic design that I think developers nowadays could learn from, if you know what I mean. So now that kind of the middle to beginning portion of the game is over, we can kind of settle in and relax a little bit. Centipede Demon and Demon Fire Stage both go down on the first try. We don't talk about the bed of chaos, but it died. Next up, Pinwheel and Nito. Pinwheel obviously isn't a problem. Definitely didn't take any damage there. But Nito gave me a kind of a hard time a little bit, but we made it through. I mean, our damage is starting to fall off a little bit, but still nothing too crazy. Next, we take a quick detour to do what I always hate doing in this game. We gotta take out Sif, give her a nice little rest. Now, next up was Seath. This was actually surprisingly easy. I mean, I think my sword was a plus 12 when I got to this point, so it's not even maxed out, but I was still able to take him out first try with not really any issue. And finally, the last of the 4 lords are felled with the death of the 4 kings. And now I have my eyes on the DLC, which I actually contemplated not doing because it's hard and I've already spent a lot of time doing this. But I actually did decide to do it, so you get to watch me suffer at the hands of Artorias, Manus, and Calamite for the last couple minutes of this video. First up, finally after we've gotten to the DLC, is the Sanctuary Guardian. Now, I've actually only played through the DLC of Dark Souls 1 once, so I have fought all of these bosses like one time, and that was like 4 years ago. So this fight kinda took a couple tries. I think it only took me about a half an hour, 5 or 6 attempts, so not bad, but I can definitely see that damage isn't great anymore with the higher resistances, and the higher damage of the bosses in the DLC is also a little bit of a problem. Next up, Artorias. Probably one of the coolest bosses and character designs that From Software has come out with, and he really gave me some trouble, I can't lie to you. I mean, thankfully the Longsword is able to knock him out of his buffing animation, but a lot of the times he would go and start the buff when I was really low and healing like far away from him, so I wouldn't be able to get to him in time. But we ended up taking him out after just a few tries. I'm not even gonna show any of the losing attempts for Manus because I died so many times. I also didn't grab the silver pendant, which was that one's on me. Like that's my fault. I probably should have grabbed it, but I wanted to fight him one-on-one with the sword just to prove my dominance, and he dominated me. So yeah, but you know, guess who finished the run? Me. Calamite was a really fun fight. I don't think it's the best dragon fight in the series, but it's a pretty good one. I mean, some of the animations are janky, and the hitbox on his claw sucks, to be honest. But, I mean, it's a cool character design. The cutscene with Go shooting him down is incredible. I mean, a blind guy shooting a dragon out of the air, that's sick. But yeah, we take out Calamite, and there's just one more thing that we need to do before the end of the game. And finally, Gwyn, the Lord of Cinder. Probably one of the easiest bosses in this game, but he's got a cool design. And he falls victim to the Longsword as our final obstacle in our journey to Link the Fire. As we parry him, we reflect on kind of how the run has gone so far. It was fun in the beginning. The middle was horrible, and the end wasn't really much better. If you're gonna play Dark Souls, I would recommend using any other weapon. However, John Longsword, let it be known, John Longsword has conquered Lordran using only the power of sheer will and his incredible swordsmanship, and of course, the Longsword. Thank you guys, if you've made it this far, for watching. Go check out Lil Space and Lil Uzi. I'll link them down below, like I said earlier. And catch you on the next one.